Welcome to my channel. This is Stella, mental health counselor. Today we're going to talk about goal setting. How I know that a lot of people set goals this year, what they're going to achieve. How is it coming? This is January is about to end. Is it coming pretty good? Okay, so I will try to see if I can help you, in goal setting, achievable one. All right. So whether you are looking to set personal goals, professional goals, or just build a better habits, we will be sharing practical strategies and the real life goals to help you succeed. Okay. All right. So we ask ourselves, what is why goal setting matters? Okay. So setting goals gives us direction, motivation, and measure progress. Okay. Again, goal setting gives us direct directions. Okay. Motivation and measure your progress. That is why it's important to set a goal when you want to achieve something. Okay. Without goal setting, it is easy to stuck. Okay. Yeah, it is easy to feel stuck because you don't have anything to work on. You just say it and say, hey, I wanna do this year, and there's no goal and there's no way to achieve it. You just say it. So that's why people feel stuck when it's it's not written down, because research says that you show that people who set goal, 42% of people who set goal, more likely to achieve them compared with those who don't. Again, research stated that 42% of people that set goals are likely to achieve it than those who doesn't set any goal. All right. Okay. So let's talk about effective goal framework. Because we set goals, we sometimes we disappoint ourselves when we are setting goal that is not achievable. You have to set goal that is effective and achievable. All right. So if you set vague goals, it might be very heavier to you or for you. Okay, you have to really, say example, I want to lose weight. I want to lose 30 pounds this year. Okay, so specific goals will be, I want to walk for 30 minutes 5 days a week. That is achievable goal, because you can't say, oh, I will lose 50 pounds or 30 pounds this year. You don't have time. You don't have like time you're going to do, not time. How many times you're going to do it, and what specific time you are expecting to achieve, to do it. Just like 30 minutes every day, 5 days a week. That is achievable goal, because you have a number, and you have amount of week days you're going to do it. So that's achievable goal. Another achievable goal is that you ask yourself, if goal I am setting, is that realistic? Is that realistic, or is that something that I'm not going to achieve? So setting a goal to run a marathon, okay, say example, I will set a goal to run a marathon for a month coming. That's not achievable goal, because to run a marathon, you have to really prepare to run a marathon. So, and another irrelevant goals that you should lie with your values and priorities. If you set a goal that is not really matter to you, you're not going to achieve it. You have to set a goal that is really what you want and is a priority to you, for you to do it. For example, if your family time matters a lot to you, right? Okay, or very important, the goal will be, I might be planning a weekly family night. Okay, so now the family is one of their having family time is one of your priority. So what you're going to do is you have to start somewhere. You have to start like at least once a week. I'm going to have family time. That is achievable. Okay, so time bound. Set a goal, deadline to create urgency. Example, you have to like time bond is you have to set a deadline. You have to set a deadline to create emergency. For example, I want to complete my certification by June 30th. That is achievable. Okay, because you have give yourself time. You have give yourself time to do it. So you don't start a goal that is like a long-term goal. You put it in a short-term goal. It's not going to work out. It's going to be, you're going to fail yourself. Let's talk about personal goal. Okay, personal goal that, okay, hey, this year I will improve my mental health. Okay, effective goal could be, I will meditate for 10 minutes every morning for the next 30 days. Did you see how it goes? You have amount of activities you're going to do, like 30 minutes a day. Okay, and then you have date and time. You give yourself time for 30 days. Do you understand what am I making sense? That is achievable goals. Another one is if you set yourself and said, okay, I want to be healthy. The healthy goal will be, okay, fitness. So example, I'm going to next 90 days, every week I'm going to be working out 20 minutes a day. Okay, 20 minutes a day for 90 days. That is workable goals. Then big goals can feel overwhelmed. Remember that. If you get create a goal or set a goal that is overwhelming to you, you're not going to achieve it. We are human beings. You will get overwhelmed. Okay, you will get overwhelmed, and then when you get overwhelmed, you are going to drop it. Okay, so into small steps, you are going to, because that's why in counseling, when we are setting treatment plan, we have short-term goal and long-term goal. Okay, it's step by step. If you're going to lose say 60 pounds in 2 months, and you don't have time frame, how many are you going to do every day? Like I don't know how I'm going to frame it, but you have to take it a step. How many days, how many minutes am I going to do these activities, and for what duration, how long am I going to accomplish it? Okay, time of doing it, how many days a week, and months or years. How many times am I going to do it? And it's also good to do short-term goals, because if you have your you have your long-term goal, which is like 90 days, 30 days, 1 year. That's a long-term goal. But your short-term goal have to be something short by short, okay, step by step, to reach that your goal. So that is what it is. And if you go, as I said, become overwhelming, you break them into, you have to break them into small steps. For example, if your long-term goal is to write a book, the short-term goal will be, start with I'm going to write 50 words a day. Did you see what it is? If your goal is to write a book, you're going to start write a book is your long-term goal. The short-term goal is, how am I going to reach that? Take the steps to reach there. So you're not going to say, okay, I'm not going to have a time, how many words I'm going to write. I'm going to write a book, all book before 90 days. No, you're not going to do that. What you're going to do is, you're going to say, okay, every day, probably I will take like 2 hours to write 50 words, or 3 hours to write 50 words every day, 5 days a week, till I accomplish that that goal. So that's how you break goals down. You have to have short-term goal and long-term goal to accomplish your to okay? Objectives, you have to do that to accomplish it, because the reason why we fail when we set our goal is that we don't structure it well. We don't go the step by step, the way it's supposed to be. And if you become overwhelming, you drop out. Okay. Another thing you're going to do is, you have to track your progress. Any goal that is not measurable, if you don't, you have to create a way you're going to measure your progress. Okay. You track your progress. So you celebrate a little tiny thing. Mostly this weight lost. Any day you go to your scale and you see that you have lose half pound, please celebrate it, because it will motivate you to do more. Celebrate a little tiny step of goals, because we don't understand that. We just like, oh, I've been doing this, only what I lose is only one only half pounds. You have to celebrate any little progress you made. Another one is accountability. Sometimes you have to share your goal with the people you like, or you love, or loved ones. Okay, people that are honestly going to give you good feedback, people that you really trust. You find them an accountability. You normally find an accountability partner, somebody that will be there cheering you up, be your cheerleader. Okay, and also it is easy to stay committed when somebody else is trying to cheer you up. Like, hey, good job, you're doing it, keep on doing it. Hey, that is very, very powerful when you're setting a goal. You have to find, we call it accountability partner, who will be there cheering you up, motivating you. Okay, you share that thing, and you share your goal with them. Another one is to be flexible. Flexibility is very, very, very important when you are, setting your goals and you want to achieve your goals. It happens, and it is okay to adjust your goals. Okay, if you need it. Okay, sometimes too, goal setting is consistent. You have to be consistent on your goal. But sometimes too, we cannot have access of doing it. Sometimes we are human being, like something happens, life event. You can go help somebody, or you go out of your comfort zone, and you don't have any means of you continue your thing, or you just one day, if you say you don't want to eat 3 times a day, so one day you find yourself eating 4 times a day, including snacks that is not healthy, and not healthy, and then you will say, oh, okay, I'm done. You go to scale and you gain 1 more pound. You lose hope, and you don't you forget doing it, and or you refuse doing it, or you get less doing it. No, you have to be motivated. You have to be consistent. That's okay. We are not we are human beings. We are not trophy. We are not stick. Sometimes you have more appetite more than others, but all what you're going to remember is consistency. Okay, today, Sunday, I did this, and it's not going to prevent me not to continue doing my goals. So that's, and remember, progress is more than perfection. Okay, to be progressed, is more than perfection. It can be, when you're setting goal, you can't put that perfection in your mind. Oh, I have to be perfect on this. No, you can't. Then you're going to fail yourself. So you have to bear it in mind, this quote. Progress is not perfection. Okay? Success is. Okay? You have to take a little step. You have to take a little step. You can lead a big challenge, or a big change over time. If you making a big change and you think you're going to accomplish it within, you're going to fail yourself. You get yourself prepared. You get yourself ready for uncertainty. Something can happen and they set you back. Don't give up. Keep going. That is how you can achieve it. Consistency is the key, and perfection is not progress. Okay, progress is something you focus on, keep on progressing, even if you fail for 1 day or 2 days. You keep on remembering that I have to be consistent here. Okay, I have to. You don't work hard on yourself. Don't blame yourself. All what you're going to focus on, how am I going to get back to my track? How am I going to continue doing what I'm doing? Okay, today I messed up. Tomorrow I'm going to be fine. So that is how you can achieve your goals. Goal is not something that you have to force. It's something you have to. Yeah, you can create urgency to meet certain goals, but you cannot be perfect to meet your goals. No, it doesn't work that way. If anybody tell you that way, tell them that is not true. So it's up and down. Okay, you challenge yourself. Write things down too. Write things down, because when you write things down, you look into it and you accomplish it, and be consistent. Okay, and also keep each progress celebrated. Each little progress, a little step, keep it celebrated. Okay, don't say, oh, okay, I'm not today I fell, I don't think I will continue. Don't do that. So please, we can please, we can talk more of this, because goal setting, is not something that okay, now I master it. You don't master it. No, you don't master that. You just being consistent and write it down and measure your progress and celebrate your progress, and remember that progress is not perfection. All right, please, if you find this tip helpful, subscribe, okay, and leave comments below. And anything you want to add, please leave comments and subscribe. All right, and thank you, and we're going to talk more about this issue again.